Hello again, and welcome to another Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. This is issue number 98. We are starting on the lighting that goes around the bumpers and the trim. This is not a lot of parts. I don't think it's going to take terribly long, but I'm not sure because it's different from things we've done. So, in the parts kit we have the EL, it's not actually EL, it's just clear tubing that's going to go up against LEDs. And we have housings that are going to hold the ends. So I'm going to open this up, we'll see these in a little more detail. So we get two bits of this, not quite fiber optic material, it's light piping. And that's going to go in these brackets. And like I said, we have housings that are going to go on and kind of put it all together. There's a left and a right. So this is, ooh, almost dropped a little piece. So this is the left outer housing. The feels like the tubes should go in there, but they don't. So those holes on the front are, I guess, fake, or maybe another part goes in there. The tubes are going to go in the middle. So that's the left side. And this is the internal bracket for it. This is also left side. And then there are two cover plates that are going to cover up the screws. I don't think these have a side. They don't have a marking. So this is the right side. And the right internal. And of course we have screws. So we have IP and KM, I believe, screws. And we have two pieces of tape. Because while we're going to peel off tape, we're then going to use new tape to hold things together. So that's where I don't know how well this is going to go. So first off, we're just going to peel off and discard the tape on the left side, because we're going to start on the left. Okay, there was a little adhesive residue left over, but not too bad. So we have this LED, we have this plastic tubing material, and we're going to use tape, little similar black plastic tapes, to stick them together. So I definitely see why people mod this. I'm not going to the effort of doing more electrical wiring mods, but I get why people would. So first we're going to stick the LED on the tape, and I'm sorry if you can't see this super well, but there it is here. And we take ends of two tubes. We're going to put these up against the LED and sort of wrap the tape around it. And try to make the LED light go down that tube. So then we take the bracket, and we're actually going to turn it inside out to start with. And we got to put the LED and the tubing in it. And this all gets held together with that little bracket and two IP screws. So let me get those going, because then we got to kind of shove the wiring back into the body. Okay, and with that together, this is supposed to be able to feed the wire back in and get all this lined up so that I can put a screw through it. Okay, and this gets a KM screw. Well, I desperately try to hold this all together with my offhand. So that wasn't too bad. I don't know how well the actual light is going to work, but that's not too bad. And again, I apologize. You probably can't see very well what's going on here, but it is kind of what it is. Now these pieces are going to sort of loosely go into these clips, top and bottom. The far side's probably not going to stay very secure, until I can get the other clamp on. But one of these little cover pieces, it's just going to snap over the screw that we put on and make that sort of invisible. And like I say, these string across. We're going to go ahead and flip over to the other side so we can put the other side together. You're going to see even less there, so I'm just going to fast forward through that part, catch you back in a minute. Okay, so it took a minute to get the other side attached, and I will say I cut off about 1/2 inch of each piece of light piping to even get this remotely close to a good fit. It was way too long, and even so, it's loose, so I'm hoping that the piece that goes over here will cover it and it'll work better. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go in and like put something plastic safe glue in here to hold that together, because they fall out of the clips right now. It's not strung together, and there's really not much to do about it except to shorten them. So if you're kind of perfect, you might get it right, but these clips don't hold them super tight either, so you can adjust a little bit, but ultimately you kind of got to trim and make it work. So that is build 98. 99 will be covering over this with some fascia, so again, hopefully that will hold it in a little better, or I may have to go in and, like I say, drop some sticky material that won't hurt the plastic too much in there. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, if you want to check out that episode, click on the cat to subscribe. You can check out those playlists for any episodes you might have missed. We do these DeLorean builds on Saturdays, though usually a little earlier than the day than this one. I haven't had a day off in forever, and I'm just shooting this late, so sorry about that. We do Ecto 1 builds on Wednesdays, and if you've missed anything, check those out. Have a good one, guys.